Hi, this is Erin Trail with Engearment.com. I'm here to talk about the Katadyn BeFree new and improved water filter. So let's get into it. So I wanted to highlight the improvements to the BeFree water filter because they are indeed improvements. So just to show you up close the old water system, it's basically the same filtration system, the same kind of bottle, but it's the top of it that is a lot better. So the cap on the original one is kind of this not fantastic, not really robust plastic cap that is really reminiscent of a disposable water bottle. I've had this one for about 3-4 years, and I've really been very careful not to twist, rip, whatever the cap, because without the cap, water would just come out and then it gets everything wet. The improvement, as you can see, this top portion is much more robust. It's a heavy duty plastic. It's got a nice little handle for a carabiner, and then the plastic cap is so much better. It's got a nice little metal hinge. It snaps open and closed, so it's secure. It's just so much nicer. And then the other really nice thing is that it's got an activated charcoal filter as the final polishing step for the water filter. When this fills up, isn't pushing water through, it's a separate replacement part that you can buy. Easy peasy. So then just to use this filter, I've already got some water in here. All you do is open up the cap, squeeze, and you can see how quickly the water comes out. I can fill a 24-ounce bike bottle. I haven't timed myself, but it's definitely within a minute or two. It's really, really fast to fill up water with this filter. The other thing that I love about it is how it collapses down. So this thing crunches down into really nothing. And so you can put it in your hydration pack. Just for emergencies. I started gravel riding and doing 60, 80, 100-mile gravel rides by myself in the summertime, and a lot of the open space areas had turned their potable water into non-potable, and I didn't really know water supplies very well in the areas because I was riding all new to me areas. So this became my insurance policy. I also bring it with me on pretty much any mountain bike ride just for safety because you never know. And then I went on a ride a couple of falls ago in Kenosha with 15 people. Nobody had thought about bringing water filters, and I kind of did the math and was like, this is going to be like a 5-hour ride. So I filled up everybody's water when they had all ran out. I also want to just talk about how quickly it filters water. I have done some group backpacking trips, bike packing trips, and everyone's got their own filtration systems. They've got the little pumps, they've got other squeeze systems. When I started using this and people saw how fast I was able to push water through the filter into my containers, they were all like, what the heck is this? I need to get it. So it's just really lightweight, really easy to use. Not really any maintenance to clean out the cartridge. All you do is just put it in some water and you swish it, you're good to go. The one thing I do want to just make note of is that this ceramic filter does a better job when it is fully soaked with water. So that way water just goes right through. If it's dry, the ceramic has to absorb the water and then it will let water pass. I call that priming the filter. And so what I do is before I leave, I just run a bottle or two through the filter just to make sure the filter membrane is nice and wet, and then it is ready to go, and I filter water really quickly. If you don't do that, just be prepared that it is just going to come out in little tiny drips, and you'll have a few moments of panic until the media gets saturated, and then it'll flow through like it's nothing, like it's water. Haha. So really, that's just all I want to talk about on the Katadyn BeFree water filter. You have some video from my bikepacking trip last weekend just to show you how to use it in the field. It's just a really handy thing. It's actually, I think, really important for safety to have a water filter on all of your backcountry adventures. And with this being so lightweight and compact, it's really a no-brainer.